Hey, good morning. It's Mikita, and I am discussing the multiple perpetrator stalkers in a surveillance abuses algorithm and conversational circuit. They self-reference this ecosystem as the Matrix. You might have heard Jordan Peterson referencing it, or Andrew Tate, or Joe Rogan. This is an industry-wide, multiple industries, suppression and repression group. They hyper game through it. They like to engage in a lot of propaganda and just sort of like gameplay. Their affiliates are on all platforms. They are monetizing themselves through their surveillance abuses and through their targeting. So I highlight these affiliates and I post who they are so you get a better picture of who and what is involved in this type of surveillance abuse. So one of these multiple perpetrator stalkers was referencing me in their last video discussing their targeting scheme as a loner. They often like to reference me as the popular loner, a loner, an introvert. I'm actually an ambivert. I code switch. It depends on who the people around me are and what the situation or their circumstance is. The other thing that I'd like to stress to a lot of these people, a lot of these little girls and older women that did not grow up in this cult, is that I'm an adult. So adults do what's called for, what the situation calls for. And in terms of being a loner, you have life stages, right? When you're younger, being more social is needed, and then you kind of grow out of it as you individuate and you find your path in life, right? And the people in your life dwindle down. And my parents always used to say you could count your real friends on one hand if you're lucky. And what that tells you is that throughout life, you will figure out that you generally don't need a large group of so-called friends. You will gain associates or people that are for different parts of your life. So you have your career, work, and your family life. Generally, adult life revolves around work and family. So a lot of you people just haven't really grown up if you're sitting there thinking that adulting is them being loners. No, it's them having a life. We have bills to pay, we have families to take care of, we have careers to develop or work on, and you're not involved in any of that. Also, when it comes to men, unless you are my son, my father, one of my brothers, or my boss, you're pretty much irrelevant, okay? Nobody has to acknowledge you as a man outside of that. When we're out in society, there are unspoken civil social contracts. So we should be civil together because we live in a society. Okay, I really want you to understand what adulting is. See ya. I'll be back.